get better than this, if it ever gets better than this, if it ever gets better than this, I'm walking out of here.
G'day, this is Stevic.
And this is Ken, and we're from 12 Foot Ninja. And you're watching Under the Gun TV.
Yeah. You guys literally just got off the plane from Los Angeles. You were at Revolver's holding God's Awards.
Yes.
How the last 24 hours been crazy?
Itchy.
He got bed bugs in our LA hotel room.
Yeah.
But yeah, the Golden Gods were amazing, man. Like, crazy experience.
It was awesome.
We've walked on black carpet before. That's in Stevic's little studio, but we've never walked on black carpet outdoors.
Next to Marilyn Manson. He hasn't been in my garage.
No.
Not that I'm aware of,
No,
anyway.
or Dee Snider.
No.
You guys won the award for Best New Talent.
Yes.
How does it feel? Did you guys think you had a chance for it?
No. We weren't expecting anything at all.
We didn't think we had a chance, but we gave it a crack. Like we told all of our supporters to, you know, check it out, and they did.
They did. They voted for us, and
so yeah, it's an incredible result. We're very humbled.
we are. I'm still pinching myself.
Well, yeah, exactly. Well, there was a plan to be articulate and profound.
Yes.
But that all went out the window. I think I just made kind of caveman.
You did. You just
noises.
kind of went,
And all I wanted to say, I just wanted to swear. But the lady, just before we went on, she said, don't swear. So
I think that's what caught him off guard.
it discombobulated me.
So you guys went up against some really great artists, Crosses, Death Heaven, Scar the Martyr, Heaven's Basement, Issues. What did you think about your competition? Did you know any of those guys? Have you ever played with any of them before?
Yeah, and that's why we thought we didn't have a chance.
Yeah.
We thought it would have been, well, I thought it was going to be either Crosses or Deaf Heaven. But yeah, we saw the competition and just thought, there's no way we can, you know, win this against the likes of Chino. Yeah.
Yeah, I think with our you know, supporters, it's evident that the connection's quite deep, you know, with our crowdfunding success and, you know, things like this. It shows that the people who get into our music are really invested, you know.
Yeah.
So it's from that point of view, it's really rewarding, you know, not just to win, but to see that show of strength, you know, is awesome.
Absolutely.
So you guys accepted an award on the same stage as Black Sabbath, Rob Zombie, Deep Purple, Joan Jett, Marilyn Manson was there, Dee Snider, Guns N' Roses.
Yeah.
What does that feel like, being along the ranks of legends in metal and rock?
Feels like taking acid and like tripping out in your own bedroom with the posters on the walls, sort of thing.
Imagining you're up there, you know, it's kind of the same thing in a way. It's really surreal.
Except we shook Carmen Electra's hand.
Yeah, we introduced ourselves to Carmen Electra in the
She was
makeup
cool.
room, the meat locker makeup room before we went on.
It's really surreal, like, especially being from Australia, you just don't really see, you know, when those kinds of, you know, artists on that level come out, it's usually in a stadium and you're like a million rows back, you know, you're not sharing the same space with them. So yeah, it was really cool. I mean, I had a chat to the dude that plays Alcide from True Blood, and I love that show, and like he was really cool, and you know, we had a chat, and he was like, "Floss it, man." You know, I didn't think we were going to win, and when we did, I was like, "Hey, dude, we won." He's like, "Yeah," you know, and like, did we fist bump? High five.
High-fived.
Yeah.
Awesome.
So that was sweet.
We sort of feel funny about, you know, going up and introducing ourselves to people like that. Only because we don't want to bother them, you know, and come off like fanboys.
Yeah.
But I definitely made eye contact with a lot of people.
I looked at people.
Yeah.
With my eyes.
Yep.
I looked at everyone.
Everyone. But no, I made eye contact with Bam Margera, Rob Zombie, Dave Navarro, that girl from NCIS. Spoke to her briefly.
Yeah, we spoke to her. I think I said I really like CSI. So,
which was a winning move.
I think I frigged that one up, but yeah.
Yeah. Yes.
Are you excited to be going on the road? I know you did your first tour a few months ago. You're headlining this one.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, very excited. I think it's going to be cool to hit some of the places we missed last time, and because we had the visa thing happening, and it'll be great to see familiar faces from last time that we went places. I think just in general we're pretty pumped, and we've got a pretty pimping tour coach lined up.
Yeah, we've got a great coach that expands. The lounge room expands out. It's fantastic.
Yeah, so that we're excited for that too.
Looking forward to that.
So,
and we're also playing some festivals with the likes of like Guns N' Roses and Avenged Sevenfold and Deftones and Korn and all those sorts of bands as well. So that's really exciting.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah.
So your record in Australia came out technically in 2012.
Yep.
But it wasn't released in America
Till
recently.
Yeah.
So how does that work, and how many fans in America got a chance to hear the record? By the time it came out here, did people already know all the songs?
Yeah.
Yeah, there were quite a few Americans that were into the band right from the get-go, just through the internet. So they obviously got the album similar time to the Australians. So yeah, for them it's been around as long as it has for the Aussies, you know. But for the majority of our like new American sort of supporters, it's new.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
But
think
also it extends our album cycle as well, which is cool.
it's like we finished that sort of album cycle in Australia, but like we're gonna do this run in America, you know, continuing it on. So it feels like a continuation of the Trollburger tour, which is what we just sort of did in Australia.
Yeah.
And also, you know, Jose Mangan at Sirius XM, he's like our biggest champion over here, you know. Yeah, he really puts us out there, and yeah, so that helps for sure.
And Periphery too.
Periphery as well, yeah, those guys have been instrumental. Yeah.
How do you measure success in Australia compared to internationally? And can you make it just being a monster band in Australia, or do you have to come from there?
I think it's about genre. Like, it's difficult for a band like us to be a monster band, as you put it in Australia. Is you kind of have to be a bit more commercial, like a bit more poppy, or, you know, straightforward rock. Yeah, because I mean the population's so small, and the market is you know, very small. So pretty much any band you know, has to at some point leave.
Yeah.
And expand in other markets.
And it's only then, if they achieve a certain level of success overseas, that Australia then adopt them as an export, and then those bands are embraced and they become big in Australia. But if you don't have any radio support over there, like you tour the country incessantly, and
it's word of mouth. Basically, you're just building word of mouth.
Exactly.
You know, and obviously you've got things like community radio that are brilliant, but you know, national radio there's really a few stations of influence, I suppose, that you can tap into. Like so I think it's quite different to America in that regard.
Yes.
I think we're playing every festival with the word rock in it in America.
Yeah.
So like Rock on the Range, Fort
Rock,
Rocklahoma.
Rocklahoma.
I don't know. There's so many.
Scissor Papers Rock.
Yeah.
What? Rock in a Sock.
Sock Rock.
Jocks.
Yeah.
Yeah. That one as well. And Carolina Rebellion.
As far as like hard rock and metal goes, like, was there a lot of Australian influences you had, or it's just kind of like a worldwide thing?
The only band I really kind of listened to that was heavier was AC/DC. Like, I don't, you know, a lot of the heavier stuff I like personally comes from somewhere else. I don't know. What about you?
Yeah, I used to listen to sort of underground heavy Australian acts. Yeah, Damaged and God, trying to remember. I'm racking my mind. There's some great heavy bands over there, but it's a very underground scene. It's very small.
Oh, I mean, it's awesome heavy bands. In terms of influence, though, I think, for me, it's always come from somewhere else. They're like, weirdly, I've been influenced personally by an Australian guitarist. There's a lot of really good Australian guitarists from that regard, but bands, a lot of my favourite bands are American or English, you know, or Scandinavian, you know.
But then there's bands like, you know, Midnight Oil, Crowded House, In Excess, you know, that have influenced us in some way. I mean, they were around us as kids.
I love Credit House, but I'd say they're New Zealand.
Well, they are New Zealand.
Yeah.
But we adopt, we kidnap New Zealanders.
It's actually something funny Australians do, is that whenever you get successful Kiwis, they become Australians.
Yeah.
Everyone's like,
overnight.
They're Australia.
Like Russell Crowe.
Yeah.
So, besides this upcoming tour you guys got going on, is there anything special that fans can look out to see from you in the future? Anything else coming up?
We're working on our second album at the moment, which is one thing.
Yep. Some new clip concepts are percolating.
Yep.
We, I guess, have a culture in the band that we do it. Like, we don't.
Yeah, we just get the job done.
Yeah, done.
We don't really share our secrets.
Yeah, when it's on the cusp of happening, then we talk about it. But
Yeah.
there's always little things bubbling in the background, plotting and scheming.
Indeed. There's a few really good things happening, but we're not at liberty to talk about them at the moment.
This is Stevic, and
this is Kin, and we're from 12 Foot Ninja. Thank you for watching Under the Gun TV.